Relax, 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 relax. What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. Shout out to Jen for the dono, and shout out to all the donos for today. If you want to do a donation to get a reaction, please. The link, everything is down below. Everything, or Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, everything is down below for you. This is new. I know this is Zach Rushings. I've seen some of his TikTok before. It's simply out of respect, is the title of this video. Shout out to Jen for bringing something new to the page, man. Let's see what he's got to talk about. Federico! Got the beat. Appreciate you. You can leave. All right, Zach Rushings, it is on you.
Let me tell y'all a little story about how I almost got my ass whooped by a black man during Black History Month. By the end of the conversation, he was hugging me and telling me thank you for thinking the way that I think. I get a call last night from a buddy of mine, black buddy of mine, same guy that asked me to go to the Black Cookout. He said, hey man, how you doing? I said, good man, been a long time. He said, I know it. He said, hey look, I need a favor. I said, all right buddy, what you got? He said, man, Intercity Baseball League's about to start back up, and because of everything going on and them having basically the whole world shut down, we have had zero time to do any kind of fundraising for the Intercity Baseball League. Would you consider sponsoring a team? I said, hell yeah, I'll sponsor a team. I'm all about youth sports, 100%. I said, I'm down like 4 flats. He said, are you really? I said, absolutely. I said, can you meet me to gas?
My man said he's down like 4 flats. You got 4 flats, you might as well just park the car, walk home, and end your day right there. You're done. There's no point to keep on going, bro. Oh, I like that saying, though.
I said, I'm down like 4 flats. He said, are you really? I said, absolutely. I said, can you meet me at the gas station in 20 minutes? I'll cut you a check. He said, yeah, buddy, I'll meet you there. So I grabbed my checkbook and like a bat out of hell, I headed to the gas station. Now I'm sitting there waiting, and my buddy pulls up and recognized his car. And buddy gets out, and an older gentleman gets out, an older black man. He introduces me, and it just so happens to be that older black man is the head guy in charge for the Intercity Baseball League, and he brought him to tell me thank you, which was completely unnecessary, but I really did appreciate it. Now, the older man had seen my Black Cookout video, and he was just jokingly asking me. He said, hey, buddy, you going to another Black Cookout for Black History Month? And before I could even answer, my buddy turned to him and said, Zach doesn't celebrate Black History Month. The amount of rage that come over this man's face was absolutely, it was ungodly. But I had already had this conversation with my buddy years ago and got him to understand why I don't celebrate Black History Month, and he was thankful. The old man...
See, but I mean, why would that man get upset? He's not black. Why would he celebrate Black History Month? That's just like saying, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would he get upset? And that's the problem. That's the problem that's going on. And people getting real touchy and feeling for no reason. Like, he's not black. And then let's just say if he did celebrate it, then there's going to be somebody else saying, oh, you're white, you shouldn't be celebrating. So if he zigged, he should have zagged. Come on, man. We got to do better than that.
And why I don't celebrate Black History Month. And he was thankful. The old man looked at me and he said, you don't celebrate Black History Month? I said, no, sir. He looked at me again. He said, do you care to, like, elaborate why? I said, absolutely. And I looked at him. I said, sir, I have absolutely no idea what it's like to walk around in America as a black man. I have absolutely no idea what it's like to be judged by the color of my skin in today's day and time. I have absolutely no...
Unless you're in college. If you're in college, I don't really want to get into it. If you're in college, African Americans get more benefits than a white male would. And that's just a simple fact, because equality and all that stuff in college and race, what's it called? Race. There's a word for it. I smoke. There's a word for it. But it's one of those things that it's kind of reversed now. Now, if you're a white male, now everyone is like pointing fingers at you. Even your own people pointing the fingers at you because you're a white male and you're privileged and all this other shit comes along with the whole being a white male in the United States. Like, I don't want to know what it feels like to be a white man in America. And I don't, and to be honest with you, it's never even crossed my head to even have that thought. Why is it? I don't pay attention to race. The race is nothing to do with anything. If in the bare bottom dollar of it, it has nothing to do with anything. We make it something. We make race a big fiasco and a big deal and try to get people to attack each other because of race and the BML and all this other shit, the KKK, all this shit off of race. We're the ones that are making it a topic. We're the ones that are making it a problem because we keep on giving it the energy the negative energy that it shouldn't deserve. Like, respect it and move on. Right now, there's one thing that there are a lot of these debaters say. Tell me one thing right now that a black man can't do that a white man can't do. Or what a white man can do that a black man can't do. That's the way it is. And if you go to the bare common sense of it all, the answer is nothing. There's nothing that a black man can't do that a white man can't do. There's nothing that a white man can't do that a black man can't do. We all could do is about work ethic, is about pushing harder, is about being the best at doing the thing that you're doing. Has nothing to do with your color, has nothing to do with anything. Yes, you are going to be getting separational racism. You're going to start getting people, there are people out there that are still racist. There are some bosses in some companies that are racist. I'm not saying that racism doesn't exist. Racism, absolutely, because there's still people in the United States of America that are racist, that treat the other skin color in a different way. They are out there. We're stupid if we think that there's not. But is it the majority? No, it's not. This country is not majority racist. You guys are the ones that are making it racist and saying a bunch of shit that doesn't even exist anymore. Let me know if there's a country right now where there's white-only water fountains or white sections on a bus. If there's a place like that in the United States of America, please let me know. Because then if that's what it is, then I'm with you 100%. Fuck all of that. I don't believe in separation of anything. Except separation of bad parents. Absolutely, get them the fuck out of here. But for him to get upset because he says that he doesn't celebrate Black History Month shouldn't even be a thing. So, if I was there in that situation, I would have been like, you celebrate Flag Day? Flag Day was there before, was there for the same amount of time. Flag Day, you celebrate Flag Day. Well, I find it offensive, and I want to know why you don't celebrate Flag Day. It's, come on, dog. We got to do better. We got to do better.
Judged by the color of my skin in today's day and time. I have absolutely no idea what it is like to have a complete history of absolute hatred bestowed upon me simply because of the color of my skin.
He doesn't.
For me to celebrate Black History Month is an insult to you. You don't celebrate a team's win if you're not on that team. What you can do as a decent person is you can honor their win. You can respect their win. Facts. And you can be happy for them.
Facts. That's another thing. If it's Black History Month, applaud it. Put light to it. If you're not black and you want to support it, support it. Share it. Do all that. So support Black History Month. Support. You know, the African Americans. The African American race has been for 400 years. They've been going through shit with racism and people treating them in a different way and separating them and not being able to do anything and being slaves. And they've been through a lot. Let's not be blind about it. They've been through a lot. But you have to admit that the United States have changed to the point where that doesn't happen anymore in this country. We make it, the conversations we're having, the bullshit that's going back and forth, that's what's making it race still exist. And then when something stupid happens, oh, let's take this opportunity and so we can use this to push our agenda of that racism still exists. Like, yo, relax. If somebody's racist to you, you know what you do? Smile at them because they're ignorant and stupid. Tell them have a nice day and God bless and walk the fuck on. Don't pay no mind to the bullshit. That's what I do. There are stupid people in this country. Yes, it's a lot of them. It's a fucking lot of them. But the best way is just ignore their dumbasses. It's not even relevant. Not saying that this is a situation that's going on here. The gentleman just wants to understand why is it that he doesn't celebrate. He's giving him a straight up answer. And that's beautiful that he can have this conversation with you. I mean, I don't know how it's going to end up, but it's good that this guy's doing the video talking about it because it needs to be talked about. It needs to be talked about because it's not fair to none of the races. You have the extreme on one side and the extreme on the other side, and they're battling, making the normal people behind them looking crazy. I don't support Black Lives Matter. No, I don't. Because every single life in this fucking planet matters. What the fuck makes just the Black lives more different than anybody? That's pretty much justifying saying Black Lives Matter. Nobody else, just us, our life. And then others are fighting, saying, no, it's saying that we matter too. Well, that's a given. Of course you matter. That's why there's no segregation. That's why there's none of that anymore. Because you guys fucking matter. Just like whites, just like Hispanics, just like Chinese, just like Korean, just like everything. What that fucking bull? That's separation. Some people may not see it that way, but most people see it that Black Lives Matter and that's it. And they have the nerve when they say Blue Lives Matter to catch a hissy fit because blue lives, all lives matter. Everybody's jobs matter. You matter as a person. Fuck your color, fuck your race, fuck your religion. As a person, you matter in this world. But we're going to keep on talking about, we're going to keep on putting it on there, and it's bullshit. So that's why people like me, people like this man right here, a lot of people have to counteract the bullshit that's being said out there. Because it's not fair. If we all shut the fuck up, we're going to let the masses take over, and then we're fucked. And then everyone's going to start thinking the way that these nuts think out there, these radicals. So we talk about it on our platforms because we got to counteract that bullshit. Because golly, man.
They won. For having to overcome ungodly obstacles for the simple fact of just being looked at as a normal human being.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
He just kind of looked at me. He was kind of taken back by the whole ordeal. I told him, I said, sir, for me to sit there and tell you openly that I celebrate Black History Month is an insult to your entire race. What I can assure you is that I am in full support of it. I honor it, and I respect it to the highest power.
Right.
And I told him, I said, because, buddy, when we all get to them pearly gates up there, the man upstairs doesn't care about color. He cares about decency.
Speak it, brother. Speak it. He don't care about that, man. He don't care about none of that. Speak to them in their souls, brother. And when was this video put out? 3 years ago! 3 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2024 now. We're still dealing with the same bullshit. So this works now. It worked before. It worked. Man, I'm telling you, bro.
When we all get to them pearly gates up there, the man upstairs doesn't care about color. He cares about decency. I told him, I said, do you really think if I had any kind of hate in me at all, that I would be down here cutting you a check for a league that interacts inner city black and white kids together? I would not be here. He said, no, you have a point. I said, that's right. I have a point for the fact that I don't see color. Just because I'm a redneck, talk with a draw, and spit tobacco doesn't mean that I'm holding on to the old ways.
That's a fact.
And believe it or not, contrary to most people's popular belief, there is the majority of rednecks out there who do not think that way.
Let me speak on that real quick because motherfuckers think I'm crazy. Because I said that same exact thing, bro. Motherfucker thinks I'm crazy. I have never felt so welcome than when I went to one of my country boys' house. I have never felt so welcome going to, and let's keep it 100, let's keep it without wow. I went to an Upchurch concert. Do you guys do understand that it's predominantly white people in there? Including my wife. Predominantly white. There were sprinkles of niggas around. And I was one of them. And I have never felt more welcomed, more loved, more accepted in my life. And that's just me being 100%. I have been to many hip hop concerts. I've been to many rap concerts, like R&B concerts. I've been to many of these things. And I have never felt that way before around people, period. I felt bad for anybody say something about something crazy. So that's an absolute fact. The majority of these, I don't like calling them rednecks because I still think that that's still a. I don't like it. I just like calling them my white country brothers. There's no difference. The love, the care, the respect. Not only that, but these are loyal ass fucking dudes. Not all of them, but these are loyal ass dudes. Like if they say they got you, and that's 100. That's on 100%. So man, we gotta stop all this separate shit, man. We gotta bring this shit together. Enjoy each other's company, enjoy each other's ideas, our views. You know, I love this because I get to learn every day about new shit, about politics, music, religion. It doesn't matter. I get to learn new things every day. So I'm like a sponge right now. I'm trying to get all this information. It's like that I could properly deliver it to people that follow me and my subscribers and my family. Because this is good information. This is good news. Like this story right now is good to have. Because it shows something. It shows an example of when are we going to stop talking about this black and white stuff? And when are we going to start judging each other by our character? When does that start? When are we going to start judging people about the way what they do and how they do it, and how hard of a worker they are? Let's start judging people by that, by those, set those bars. Come on, man. We're in the best country in the fucking world right now, bro, and we're acting like we have no fucking sense, and that's just the dead ass truth. No, that's as honest as I could be. We are all acting like a bunch of fucking idiots. Like we have no sense, no common sense at all. And it's most privileged. The most privileged. It's disgusting how privileged there's people out here like this. I'm not saying about this situation, about the whole situation as a whole. It's sickening.
There is the majority of rednecks out there who do not think that way. Mm-hmm. There is prejudices given to rednecks the same way there is prejudices given.
It's a fact.
To black men.
That's a fact. There is not. Why don't you go fuck your sister? That's not a racial slur. You're not gonna say that to a black person. Why? Because that was given to the white man. That was given to them. That's what they do. Go mow your lawn and go do this. And that's a racial slur towards a white person. You're making fun and you're talking shit about a person's race, skin color, all that when you say something like that. So, for example, white boy goes inside a group, bunch of black people, and they're all roasting each other. What do you think they're going to start roasting that white boy about? They're all friends. They're all friends. what do you think they're going to roast that white boy about? About him having relations with his mom? Shit like that? The school firing? I don't want to say it because I hate that shit. All that stuff, right? So now that white boy in a room full of black people, what do you think he could say without getting his ass whooped? You can't say that. You can't say that because you're white. You just said that I slept with my mom, bro. Like, what are we talking about? And that's the problem right there. That's the problem. So it's not about if a white person could say the N-word or if a black guy could call a white person a cracker. It's not about that. It's about why are we putting so much power in these fucking words that we're saying to each other? And when are we going to start judging each other about what we do? We're wasting too much fucking time with that. That's why you could sit here and you could call me anything you want. You could say I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the third. You could say all of that. That shit really, wholeheartedly in my heart does not bother me. When you start, when you start hitting my character, that's when I feel it because I set my morals high for myself so I can set a certain standard to be a great father and a good husband. So when you start attacking my character, that's when I'm just like, I'm gonna put defense on. I'm gonna listen to what you gotta say, and if it's something that I have to fix, then it's something that I have to fix, and I have to admit it to myself. Can't be fucking blind. No one's fucking perfect. But this whole race thing needs to go up. That question alone irritated me because it needed to be asked. It just needed to be asked for some reason. Oh, you don't celebrate Black History Month? All right, cool. Get that check and get the fuck out. Get in the truck and leave, bro. Or go out to dinner and have a conversation. Get to know the person that is sponsoring your team. Do that. But nah.
There's prejudices given to black men and women. He's kind of taken back at this point. He kind of steps back. And you can tell he's thinking real hard. Like, this white man is basically telling me right now that he doesn't celebrate Black History Month, but I can't argue with why he doesn't. He looked at me, he says, so basically you're telling me that you don't celebrate Black History Month because you don't have the right to. I said, you're exactly right, sir.
Facts.
He said, do you think there's some more of you out there? I said, buddy, I got a company called Bass, Bucks, and Birds. He said, yeah, I know about it. That's who you're writing the check from. I said, yeah, absolutely. I said, my Facebook page is predominantly rednecks because that's all I talk about is hunting, fishing, and stuff like that. He said, yeah. I said, I guarantee you if I do a fundraiser for the inner city baseball leagues to help out the children to make sure that they're able to play this year, regardless of what color they are, you will see more support than you've ever seen in your whole life. He said, do you really think that? I said, I don't just think that, sir. I know that. He said, would you do that? I said, I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow morning. So, like I said, from Bass, Bucks, and Birds, which is my outdoor company, which is probably predominantly white, any subscription box that is bought from my company for this month, the proceeds are going to the inner city kids.
See?
I'm going to show them.
Fire. That's what... enough of that. I like the way he carries himself. I like the way he does business. He's like, that's fire, bro. That is fire. Because people can say whatever. You can say whatever you want to win your debate. But when you do something to pretty much back up your claim, just to show them, look at what my community that's predominantly white, look what my community did for the inner city kids for baseball. Because it doesn't matter. People think that for some reason. I don't know why. They see a Confederate flag, they lose their fucking mind. Like that. I've never seen, the only thing that's ever made me lose my mind like that from fabric was the FUBU sweater that looked like crap that one year. That was the only one that I lost my mind about because I cannot believe that they did that. You don't know your history, Ray. All right, you do? Just by you saying that the Confederate flag is a bad flag, just by you saying that shows that you don't know your history. Jesus, Holy Mary, Mother of God. We need to start doing more research, people. We need to start like really getting into this and understanding it with ourselves. You don't got to tweet about it. You don't got to talk about it. Do your own personal research for yourself just so you can get the knowledge of it. Like anything else. And then come back and give your assessment. But other than that, shut the fuck up. Now, I guarantee, this was 3 years ago, and I guarantee that he raised a shitload of money. And those kids were able to play year after year after year because of that. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. And like, I would love to get to a point where I could do that. That I could really do that, but just because you guys see 135,000 doesn't mean there's 135,000. That doesn't really necessarily mean that. It just means that there's core audiences that watch my shit and everything, and I don't think it's enough to actually do something big like that. Like right now, I'm still waiting for 3 phone calls back from the church, from some churches down in North Carolina because of the Hurricane Milton and Helene, and to see if we could do a live and get some money to go donate to the causes out there because they need it more than they need it down here in Florida. Like my neighborhood is not bad at all. The whole area of the community is not bad. People lost their stuff, yeah, but these people lost their whole homes. These people lost their lives. These people lost their family. So they need that a lot more because out there is really bad. And I'm trying to get in contact with some organizations out there to see if me and my wife could do something and connect with them and see if we could raise something to go to the people out there. But we all do what we can with the platforms that we have, and I wish that 35,000 of my subscribers, I wish that all of them could donate and help with the causes so we can make a difference in those people's lives over there. But we do what we can, and that's all you can do. You can't ask for much. As I start growing, I can do bigger, and better things. So that's the main goal of this all shit. It's about the positivity, uplifting, and trying to bring people together in unity instead of separation, because it's bullshit. We wasted too many years going at each other's throats for nothing. We've lost so many lives for nothing. We need to start thinking better, man.
Not just tell them. I'm going to show them that there is decent people out there, regardless of the color of their skin and regardless if they talk with a draw. I am not only going to express to him the fact that I'm that way. I'm going to prove to him that the old days and the hatred that people think that they're holding on to and this, that, and the other is gone. And if you're one of them idiots that holds on to that kind of hatred, you have absolutely no business at all on my page.
That's a fact.
At all.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't even know how much more I can say. It's a fact.
Like I was talking about the preconceptions and stuff, just because I'm a redneck, I'm the opposite of racist.
Right.
I'm well known for going to my first black cookout, which I was shown more respect there than I ever have in my life. And I will continue throughout my life to match that respect.
Go ahead.
In every way, shape, and form.
Do it.
So if you want to be a part of it and you want a subscription box from me, go to the link in the description and buy a subscription box, because I'm fitting to support that whole league. I told him, I said, I do honestly believe that the amount of people on my page and the amount of people that have let go of the hate and has finally accepted the fact that we are all God's children, I can get you enough support to fund this whole league. So if you want to be a part of it, click the link in the description.
Fire.
And if you're one of the people that's holding on to hate, hit that unfollow button, because you got no business at all on my page. I love everybody, and that's always going to be the case.
Facts.
Shit.
Go ahead. You ain't had to talk to them like that with an attitude, though, bro. You need to calm down for a minute, bro. Just calm down for a minute. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. I 110% agree with everything that he had to say in this whole entire video. Jen, I appreciate you. And let's keep pushing, let's keep living, let's keep laughing. I love all of you guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys in a minute. I got 2 more coming. Peace.
I got a bad feeling about this.
They say Larry is a vibe like my nigga Ray. I be cool and I get high. I roll bigger J.